Hello, this is Amanda Matson again, making a video for my students on preparing data to use to do some confidence intervals. The idea is that you have a data set that's relatively clean already, but everything is stored in one long column. Like we have one long column of numbers and one long column that says categories. And we want to split that up so that you can see which column has which data. So like I want all of this category's data together and then all of the other categories data together. And so we can have that happen. All right, so let me get my screen shared. Okay. If I count to 5, you should be able to see my screen. So I need a file. If you look in the bottom corner here, I have 1,000,001 global land temperature by city files, and they're all like numbered. So let's go with file 343. And I've got to clean this up. So if I take the temperatures from file 343, save that as temps, we are looking at Brazil. And so I've got average temperature, dates, city, country, latitude, longitude, and I want to split this by, let's say, city. And so I come back over here, and I'm going to make a new file called city land temps, so that I get a new column for each city. I'm going to take so I made that new, and I'm taking my data from here. So like whatever you typed there, put it here. And I'm going to put it into the pivot wider command because I want my long data to go this way now. So I get a new column. My names are coming from the city column, and my values are coming from the average temperature column. And if there's nothing there for that city, put in an NA. So you're going to override the city column to be whatever your categories are in, override your average temperature column to be wherever your values are. Maybe it's price, I don't know. And then after you are ready, you're going to take the thing that you just made. So city land temps here, it's going to be down there. And we're going to check to see what the names are. And so hit play. And so we have removed the average temperature column, and we've included new columns for Colatina, Colchester, and Colima. And so I have 3 new columns. If I want to, I can shrink them. Say I want to undo it by using the pivot longer. So instead of going wide, I want to go back to long. And I would do that by making a new one. So combined land temps, city land temps go into pivot longer. My columns are now Colatina and Colchester and Colima. And these names are cities. And I want an average temperature column. And so the values go into this one, the categories go into city, and if there was an NA, just get rid of it. And then I hit play, and it shows me that I now have a city column again and an average temperature column. But I don't really care about that. That's just like, if you wanted to undo what you just did, you could do it this way. So shrink columns, go away. Now I want to choose the columns I want. And so I want to have a data that just has the Colatina data. And so I have to clear my space. I'm going to call it Colatina. And it's going to become my city land temps, $ Colatina. And I'm going to do my Colchester, Boston L. It's going to be my city land temps, $ Colchester. And I hit play. And then they show up over here. And notice how Colchester has a bunch of NA values. I don't want that. Since this is a vector instead of a data frame, it's just like it shows up down here under values instead of up here under data sets. It's a vector. I'm going to use the command called omit. So send this one into omit. Is any of that right? NA.omit. And I'm sending this one into NA.omit. And I'm expecting these numbers, like all those NAs, to go away. And I'm going to change that 5,000 to whatever's left over. So if I hit play now, I can see that Colatina has 719 values that were present, and Colchester had 3166. And so these are ready. I can use them in whatever else I wanted to do. I believe I chose that I was going to do a confidence interval. And so I'm going to send the two data sets, data columns, into a confidence interval test command. And so I take my results of my t-test and I'm going to store them. And my data 1 is going to be Colatina. And my data 2 is going to be Colchester. Colchester. And my comp level is going to be, go with 90% confident. And then I want to know what, let's start with just hit play. Make sure that it runs and I've got results and it gives me these things. And so my confidence interval is right there. And so results, $sign confident 1 and results $sign confident -2, play. And so I can say I am 90% confident that the average difference in average temperatures of Colatina, Colchester is between 13.4 degrees Celsius and 13.9 degrees. So yes. So this was my confidence level from here. And then this was thing 1. And this was thing 2. And this was my left bound. And this was my right bound. And I need to know enough about my data set to know that these are in degrees Celsius. There we go. So there's my confidence interval with 2 parameters pulled from my one file. And now I can stop sharing. There we go. I think I waited long enough to not be stalled again. That's how you take your data and pivot from long to wide, and then save those 2 columns so that you can use them on a test that you're going to do. So building in confidence intervals, or you can do some sort of significance testing to see if they're significantly different, or whatever you want to do from that point. Awesome.